Welcome back, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1973 Dodge Charger. 318 under the hood, power steering, power brakes. Just like all the videos that I make, we'll be picking out flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. If something's wrong, you'll know about it. I do this so when you get here, you're not getting any surprises. It just makes things easy when it comes to the sales process. Pop says, don't miss nothing. Nick, I don't want him yelling at me. Well, I don't want you yelling at me either, so I'll do my best here. Be sure to hit subscribe and share this video. That's going to help me out quite a bit. I noticed like 75% of y'all are not subscribed yet. And of course, if you just hit that single button, it does a lot for me. Guys, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, so before we take off, we'll look around the interior just like we always do and place those bets. Do you think the horn works? I don't know. I haven't tried it. About to, though. Check the pedals down here. Got an armrest. I got a water because it's severely hot outside. Back looks good. Package tray's not bad. You got a little hole there in the headliner. Hey, the visors are decent. They don't suck. They're okay. Little hole there. Start it up. Need to let this one warm up anyways. I hear she's cold natured. Beans, if I hit the throttle, it hesitates. You see that? So the longer I let it warm up, it should go away and stop doing that. But I'll let you know. Showing 91,173 miles. Now it's hard to stand behind that because this is a 73 model. Blower motor, do we have anything? I hear it, and it is blowing. Okay, it's not super strong or anything. Wipers rushed out of there, but they work. Turn signal, it's there. It's not flashing though. I'm having to manually flash. The right side is. Yeah, left side's not flashing. Radio?
Yes, or online at Amazon.
Works. Man, this is looking good so far. Gas gauge, quarter tank. We don't have to stop and get fuel. Battery. Yeah, it jumped around. It is working. Temperature, we'll give that a little bit. See what's going on. Ashtray, okay. Glove box. Some receipts. Not so bad. Horn, did you place your bets? It took a second. It's working. It's just not connecting exactly right, but it's working. All right, let's hit the road, see what else we can find. It's time to roll, guys. Let's go ahead and put this on the windshield here. All right, it's my first day back since the weekend. Still is kind of hot though, ain't it? Let's see how this one runs and drives here. This is the first time I've driven this. Back into drive there. Still a little bit of a hesitation, and I've let it warm up for long enough. Ooh, the brakes are touchy. Looks like they got a little dust on them. I need to knock that off. And what I'm going to do to knock that off, let's go ahead and just ride the brakes just a second so that I can use them properly. And what that's doing is it's just heating them up and getting it to where that dust will come off. Back in the throttle now. Speedo is not working. You know, I kind of figured it would work on this one since everything else did, but Speedo is not working. What happens when I floor it? You see that? I don't know what that's about. Shifting down, but it's not just flying down the road. When I let go of the steering wheel, got a little bit of a left pull there when I hit those brakes. They're stopping fast and they're squeaking. They're not locking up on me now though. They did it first with all that dust. Okay. Looks like our engine temperature gauge is not gonna work, man. It should be up by now. Oil pressure gauge is not working either. That should definitely be up. takes a little bit for it to shift out too. And I know, like I said, when you floor it, it's revving, it's making all kinds of noise like it's supposed to be flying down the road, but it's not flying down the road. It's still pulling, but it should be screaming. It's not. Now, this is my first experience with this one, and I do all these test drives with you. I'm not hiding anything. This is just what I've seen. I did have a little bit of a left pull there, and hesitation-wise, it's good. It's not doing that no more. They were right about that. I was told, hey, you gotta let it warm up or it hesitates. Well, it's not hesitating, but got a few other little things that I pointed out to you. Now, we're gonna light up the undercarriage. We'll go ahead and get some outside shots, and then I'm gonna walk around this ride. I'm gonna be looking at the paint. I'm gonna look at the undersides of the doors, the interior. We'll see what else we can find. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, well, we're getting ready to head back. I noticed it's got a hint of like old gas smell. There's not a whole lot of gas left in this car, but I can smell a hint of old gas. And I noticed it's not running tip top. So I kind of wonder if like the octane level's too low and it's causing it to mess up as well. Maybe plugs too. I do know we fix quite a few things sometimes. On this one, we did fix the carburetor at one point. It's not the carburetor. It's got to be the old gas. That's what I'm coming up with now. Because I could smell it sitting in the parking lot where I did the walk around. You kind of just sitting here with the fumes. And it does. It smells like old gas. So I'm going to say that might be our issue here. starts up perfect. And it's not running bad, but I feel like it may have a slight miss. So it could be plugs. And the brakes have gotten tremendously better. It just needed to be driven. They had a lot of dust on them, probably a little rust trying to grow where it was sitting. Cruising through the parking lot. Now guys, I'm just telling you stuff that I'm seeing, what I'm coming up with during the video. That doesn't mean I'm 100% correct on everything. Obviously, I'm driving the cars, I'm not rebuilding them. But it does make it to where you know what's going on before you get here. And that's the whole point of these videos. Here we go. Always revs that really high in this gear, but I'm not letting off the throttle. I just kind of let it do it. Still a little bit of a left pull there. Steering wheel's not perfectly straight either. Yeah, if I let go, you see it kind of pulling there, going over the line. So far, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. It's got a few little things that need to be addressed, but for a 1973 model, it's not bad. And of course, we can't get into fixing everything here at Maple Motors. Biggest reason is I'd have these cars for months, for one, getting them all fixed, and I wouldn't be going through 60 different cars a month that way. It'd be like 10. That'd suck for a lot of people, especially the guys out there that are mechanics. They're a little bit handy with the classic automobiles. You can get them cheaper through us by buying them when you got to do a few things. It's a little sluggish right there. So I feel like it needs like a tune-up. I know old gas would be a real good start. Get rid of that gas. So brakes, pulling to the left. Smells like old gas. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. The speedo didn't work, oil pressure gauge didn't work, and the temperature gauge never came up. All right, I think we've done it here. Guys, here we go. Thanks for watching. Here we go, guys, coming around the front end of this one. Look at the chrome. You got some chips, got some cracks, your lower lights there. Got some chips around your headlights. A few on your grill. Tires look good. Little spot there. Ding in your trim. Also another one here. Little chips. Slight chips and bubbles in the back there. Over here as well, some chips, cracks, midsection. Line there. Chip there, chips on the door. Up over the top of the fender, that's some dirt. Got some spots in the windshield here. Hazy on the mirror. Pitting on the chrome. Little rust bubble popping up under the vinyl top there. Over here as well. A little bit of pitting here in the back. A couple of rust bubbles there as well. Coming around the side. And down this back corner here. A little bit of pitting on the back here. That tailpipe too. There was a guy that pulled up in the middle of the video and said, "Hey, can I drive that real quick?" I was like, no. He didn't know who I was or what I was doing or anything. "Can I drive that real quick?" "No, you can't drive it." It was funny. I was like, what? It's like a 18-year-old kid. What are you thinking? Trunk lid, sight. Spot there. Got some dirt on it. Dirt spot there too, come on. And down this side. Some chips back here. Marks in the paint, chip there, vacuum midsection, little oxidized on them stripes. Let's chip on that one. Oh, bird got us. Chips there on the stripes. Bit of pitting. Chips there. Woo! I can tell it's hot. This camera is the best camera I've ever had. It lasts in the heat, it lasts in the cold. But it tells me when it's overheating. And it only does that when it's over 100 degrees outside. And it just said, hey, 3 seconds, screen's cutting off. I can still record, and it's not necessary to have the screen on, but I like being able to watch the screen so I can see it focus. So if it gets out of focus, I'm sorry. You got some rust here on the edge underneath that top. Yeah, I can't see my screen at the moment because it's overheating from just the weather today. All right, as we're walking up on the car here, one thing that's huge, somebody will have to get fixed. It doesn't open from the outside, it only opens from the inside. Now you do got some spots right there, a little boogered up. Down here at the bottom you got some scuffs. Around in the back. I forgot that cooling fan. I should have brought it, man. That would have been nice. I have this little fan that clips to my hip. Spot there. Blows straight up my shirt and it keeps the whole front of my shirt dry during a hot summer day. It's on my desk. It's a lot. I got the link below in the description. I even cut my hair off. Kind of cool down. Button missing there. Also there. This car here being like a butternut yellow like this actually helps a lot with the heat. I'm glad I don't have to test drive a black car today. No cracks. Now I've got a hint of old gas coming from the motor. It's only got a quarter tank left in it. Went on down with the hood. And it does have the hood pins, but it locks just fine right now. Bert got us here too. Guys, be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. That's gonna help me out quite a bit. Honestly, hitting that subscribe button is probably the best thing you can do. But there's other things like sharing, hitting like, telling your friends, and spreading the word around. We also have merchandise, which is at maplemotors.com. Be sure to hook you up with any of that. I give away free gifts with each purchase of a shirt. And I got some hats coming out here soon. I'll drop off the check today to pay for all the merchandise to be created. I don't go online and cheap out. I go local and get the best materials I can. That way we have a nice shirt. And look, I only charged 20 bucks. That's fair enough, right? All right, this is one of them right here. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit the road. Thanks for watching.